What's going on? It's your boy Mark, and as I'm driving, I decided it's time to do another rant. So, I want to talk about Hollywood for a minute. They had this bozo named George Clooney, and he's constantly throwing these big swing ding dinner events for liberal politicians, especially for president, and they would be like $10,000 a plate, $25,000 a plate, and these are for elitist and Hollywood bigwigs because they can afford that. George Clooney can't come to this to the poor neighborhood and do a little function. No, they do it in these fancy, glitzy places. They have performance and they're dressed to a T, and just it's really saddening. And this is why I have posted the last video that said black people are dumb. And it gets from dumb to stupid. I don't know what we are, but we're really this naive to not see what's going on. Basically they're doing this right in our face. So when George Clooney hold these events to get Hollywood elitists to chip in and donate money for these Democrat politicians, he's not doing it so that they can put a president in the White House that's going to benefit you. No. They're doing it because they like the lifestyle that they live and they want to keep it. So always ask yourself, especially for you black people that just every 4 years you hear the same thing. You keep saying, oh, they're going to do it. And just like Obama, oh, he's going to do it. We vote him. And I'm guilty of that. I voted for Obama twice. I fell for it like a hook, line, and sinker, like a pure dummy. And Obama is now sitting down. You don't see him hanging with any blacks. You see him, well, maybe they're his security guards, but you mostly see him with in Martha's Vineyard and so forth. Same thing with Michelle Obama. You don't see him with average day people. They play it like they care for the average black people, but they really take care of top elitists. That's what the president is basically for. Just a figurehead while he's enriching his friends and enriching their war chest. So George Clooney do these things because they like the lifestyle that they live. So whenever you hear liberals say the rich need to pay their fair share, just ball it up and throw it out the window when they say that, because they're lying. First of all, they got money, and they're not going to want to lose all their money just to give it to somebody who's doing nothing in life. Think about it. If I'm a homeless man and I'm doing nothing, and I plan on doing nothing, but I could walk, talk, eat, sleep, stand on the street corner and beg, but I refuse to better myself. Do you think the average person is going to be happy that they're going to pay taxes so that the government can take that money and give it to a person who's doing absolutely nothing? And I mean nothing, like paying for your health care. Do you know that the homeless go to the hospital all the time? They just want somewhere to sleep at before they go back into the streets running and whatever. They'll come up with any excuse. Oh, I don't feel good. Truck hit me or some bullshit. And the taxpayers pay for it. And so they constantly increasing our taxes, and this inflation, like this economy right now, is in bad shape because of Biden economics that Kamala Harris is toting. Yet this economy is at its worst now. The stock market took a plunge. It took a plunge. And when the stock market saw a boost in Kamala Harris polling, the numbers started dropping because she is not company friendly. And I'm sorry, but if you want to work, earn living, pay bills, live a good lifestyle, or at least to live, companies and corporations have to hire us. So we go to college, we do all of this. We didn't do all of this so that the government can raise the taxes to 40%, jobs go overseas, and now the college education that we got or that we received means nothing. And whenever Joe Biden talks about paying for college or this other thing, all it is he extending your tuition so that you still got to pay. The government wants that money. So don't ever fall for it. If they're going to wipe it out, he's going to pick some lousy whatever, but the rest of us, we're going to pay. So anyway, I need people to understand that billionaires, Hollywood elitists, millionaires, basically the top of the food chain, these people don't care about anybody. They want to keep their money. They want to keep their lifestyle. And for those blacks that you see that's like athletes, Hollywood actors, producers, and all that stuff, they like it right where they're at. So when you see them talking about Trump this, Trump that, don't fall for it. Because Trump isn't playing the same game that Democrat elitists are. They take care of the wealthy. It is not Republicans. And sometimes you got to ask yourself, Democrats always say Republicans are for the rich. But if that's the case, how come every rich person live in blue cities and states? They live in places where the average person like you and I can't afford, but the rest of them can, and they stay there. And for some reason, they're doing just fine, and they're growing, and they're getting rich. You want to know why? They're getting rich because while inflation is causing prices to go up, these companies are making money off of it. It was the same thing like the oil. When we went to war or when whatever happened, gas prices shot through the roof, and the oil companies and the oil barons, they made a killing while we were struggling to pay for gas. So don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. At least with Trump, gas prices dropped, America was selling the gas, and food prices and everything went down. So, people, wake up. Wake up. This is real. This isn't even no joke. You need to wake up, especially you silly black people that continues to sit there and say Democrats have my back, and every 4 years they let us down, and you'll get back up and we do it again, and we'll follow our marching orders. And as soon as they win, you get nothing. You might get a little crumbs here and there, like what Biden did, executive order. Don't discriminate on my hair. What about some resources? What are you talking about? See, this is why I say black people are dumb, because we continue to fall for it. And Malcolm X said it best. He said it best. He said the liberals he's more scared of liberals than he is for conservatives. Because with conservatives, you can see them coming. But liberals, they're the sneaky ones. They're the ones that sit there and smile in your face as they're stabbing you right in the back. Now the illegal immigrants are all in the black neighborhoods, all taking all the resources when the resources were supposed to be limited for a short period. Sorry, I was getting a phone call. I can't answer that as yet. But yeah, the resources are very limited. Some should be limited, but instead they're giving it all to illegal immigrants. So I don't know. You guys need to wake up. Oh, and Kamala's for open borders. So if you want to continue seeing this country go down the tubes, like what's happening right now, the chickens are coming home to roost. You see what's going on with the stock market. Biden economics is a failure. This whole Inflation Reduction Act was a scam. How do you do an Inflation Reduction Act but money's going into Pakistan and all these other places? What kind of Inflation Reduction Act is that? That money should have stayed in America. But instead it's going everywhere else. So think about it, especially you dumb black people that keep voting Democrat and just keep getting, a thumb up your behind. Wake up. This is Mark, and I'll have something else to rant about soon. Talk to you later. Peace.